Hey guys, so I want to talk to you about something that's on my mind. Um, so I have this fear um, that makes me really anxious. And for me, I've learned that when I walk through my fear and walk into my fear, it may not be easy in the moment and it may not be comfortable, but in the end, it works out well. And I get the benefit of learning some amazing things and having some amazing experiences. And for me, it's never comfortable. I'm never comfortable being in large groups of predominantly straight guys. Um, Makes me really uncomfortable and makes me want to run out the door. Um, and it just makes my heart beat faster. It makes my chest tighten. It makes it harder for me to breathe. And for most people and most of my friends who know me, they know me as somebody who's really outgoing and somebody who is a lot of fun and just really, really friendly. But when I get around a group of straight guys, I kind of shut down and I just kind of withdraw into myself. And that stems from having some really terrible experiences with straight guys. I'm somebody who's been gay bashed and somebody who's been beaten to the point where I've had bruised ribs and black eyes, and um, that's not fun, and that makes for some terrifying experiences, especially when it's really large groups of straight men. And I have the opportunity to be part of an all men's Bible study at my church, and um, at first I didn't want to go, and I had an excuse because I was working on that night, and now I don't work on that night, so I go. And to be honest, every time I want to run, I want to keep walking, I don't want to go because it's scary to be in that group of men. Not because they're scary, not because they're mean or disrespectful or rude. They're actually some of the most loving and caring and welcoming guys I know, and they are amazing and they're encouraging and they welcome me with open arms. But there's that fear that something could happen. Um, I don't know if anyone knows what it's like to be afraid to walk down the street because you're afraid somebody could hurt you. I don't know if anyone knows what it's like to walk into a room and be afraid that at any moment someone could turn on you and hurt you. Um, but that feeling is not fun. That feeling is terrifying. But I have the joy of walking through my fear, and I have the opportunity to step into my fear with Christ and allow Him to use that to transform me and make me into a better man and make me into a better person and use my struggles to help other people. And I wish I could say that every day was easy, but it's not. But because of my struggles, I get to help other people. And I want to ask you guys, what is it you're afraid of? What is it that holds you back from becoming the best person that you can? What is it that you're so afraid of that you don't do it because if you do it, something could happen? And, you know, I've learned that walking through those fears and stepping into that space that I'm so afraid to step into, that nothing bad has happened yet. Only good things have happened. I've built some amazing friendships. I've gotten to meet some new people who have shown me some amazing things and taught me some amazing lessons. So what would happen if you stepped into that place of fear and allowed Christ to do something amazing? What would happen if you stepped into that place of fear and stopped running? So that's my challenge for you. What happened if just once you stepped into something you were afraid of and took a chance to let something change you and grow? And where would you go? Where would you allow Christ to take you to become a better person? What would you do if fear no longer held you back? I know I have a long way to go. I know I have a lot of growth that could continue to happen. But what I do know is that I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to let fear continue to hold me back. I mean, I don't understand sports, but I'm willing to learn. I don't always understand the stereotypical masculine things. I'm much more of an artistic, creative person, but I'm willing to participate in the things that I don't understand because it gives me an opportunity to grow and learn something new and maybe find something else that I enjoy. And that's such a gift. So, what would happen if you allowed that to happen in your life? If you were no longer afraid of everything that happened in your past? And what happened if what was in your past no longer held you back? So, what happened if you allow your faith to grow? Because I'm hopeful for the future. And I want to continue to spread love and allow love to enter my life every day. So that's my goal for today, is to let people in, let people know what scares me and what my fear is. Because if I let people in, the fear doesn't get to have its control on me anymore. I get to let people know why I'm so closed off in those spaces. Because if I let people know why I'm so closed off and why I'm so reserved in different spaces as opposed to others, fear doesn't get to have the rule anymore. So that's what I'm doing. I'm letting people know why I shut down in those spaces. Because I don't want to be that person who's so afraid anymore. I don't want to be that person who steps into a room full of predominantly men and retreats into myself anymore. I want to be able to be open with everyone and be a beacon of light and love. And I can't do that if I'm hiding in my fear and I'm so terrified to open up. So that's my goal. That's my hope, is that I can be open with everyone and not be so afraid of everyone all the time, because not everyone is like that. Not everyone is gonna hurt me. Not everyone is out to cause pain. So open yourselves up, lean into the fear, walk with Christ, and let him take you into the deep waters, because it's not always to drown you. It's not always to test you. Sometimes it's just to cleanse away the things that are holding you back. So, are you willing to walk with me? Are you willing to take the plunge? Because I'm willing to walk with Christ, and I'm willing to let those things be washed away and be made into a new creation. So walk with me today as I step into the light and step into the love of God. So here's to a new day.